I have here a DJI Pocket 1 and DJI Pocket 2. I bought this myself when they came to the market. DJI Pocket 1 was like 2.5 years ago, and the Pocket 2 was like 8 months ago. I was planning to sell the Pocket 1 after I got this Pocket 2 and do a little testing and comparing them, but something held me back and I could not sell the DJI Pocket 1, and I'm in a situation here now that I'm gonna sell the DJI Pocket 2. Okay, now with the Pocket 2, the better things and the better things on this, the audio quality is better in the less controlled situations where there is wind or any other like city noises or like that. I think the Pocket 2 has got like 4 microphones versus 2 microphones on the Pocket 1. And also the mounting point for tripod, you have it straight on the Pocket on the bottom there. The Pocket 1 didn't have it at all. You have to buy like this. I have this Polar Pro cage. You have to buy this separately to get a tripod mounted on this Pocket. So on the Pocket 2, that's an improvement that should have been on the Pocket 1 at the start. But the startup time on the Pocket 2 is quicker, and also I like it that when you push the power button on the Pocket 2, it starts up with the selfie mode, and when you push the mode button here, when you press that, then it goes forward, the camera goes forward shooting mode, and I like that. And also the case on this Pocket 2 is better. You don't have that flap here anymore, and you can store your wide angle adapter inside there, and also your adapters for your phone. You can store them inside here, and you can add a small tripod on the case here, so it's a lot neater package to carry around. And actually on Pocket 2 I use this case all the time, and in Pocket 1 I don't use the case. I have this Polar Pro cage here and this DJI Tech gimbal protector. Okay, main point why I'm selling the Pocket 2 and keeping the Pocket 1. The accessories here is the control wheel and the BIFU module and some mounting stuff for this Pocket 1. Also the Polar Pro cage and the DJI Tech gimbal protector. So I get more money out of selling the Pocket 2 than selling the Pocket 1. And I think at this case, when I'm owning these both of these, I think I get the most bang for buck keeping the Pocket 1. And also there's the reason that I like Pocket 1's image quality and overall look better. DJI Pocket 2's image is over sharpened, and you can't do anything about it compared to the Pocket 1. And that's my findings why I didn't like the DJI Pocket 2 as much I like the DJI Pocket 1. And that's the reason why I'm selling it. Also the color science or overall image quality, feel or look on the DJI Pocket 2 is I like to, these cameras are like grab and go, point and shoot. That's how I use these. The image quality in many situations with this Pocket 2 is, it's like the colors are a little bit off, too warm, too saturated, and it tries to even out the shadows from the image, if that makes any sense. Also the image quality, I think the image quality, even though this has a bigger sensor, I think the image quality on Pocket 1 is better. There are things that are better on the DJI Pocket 2. If you're buying a DJI Pocket and you don't have either of these, I think you cannot go wrong. I think you can get nice deals with this Pocket 1, and it's still a very good camera compared to the DJI Pocket 2 still. You can get a wide angle adapter here, DJI's own adapter, or Freewell, or Ulanzi, or whatever, and then you can get wider field of view. The main thing is that the audio is better on the Pocket 2 in some situations when there is a background noise. And now let's look side by side comparisons of both of these. Okay, let's start the side by side comparison here. It's 4K 50 frames per second for both, and the color mode is normal. If you look at the background forest, you can see that the Pocket 1 is more greener and contrasty versus the Pocket 2 that is like yellowish and without any contrast. Same story here, not that obvious as the last one, but the greens are much greener here also than the Pocket 2s. Here you can see the difference in image processing. The Pocket 1 has more contrast and the Pocket 2 is trying to lift the shadows. Neither of these are good in low light situations. The Pocket 2 is a little bit better, and also the dynamic range according to the sky is a little bit better on the Pocket 2. Testing out the audio on the DJI Pocket, the original one. How is the audio? I'm riding with my bicycle here. So how is the audio quality here compared to the Pocket 2? Same thing here, riding with my bike, and now testing the audio on the DJI Pocket 2. They are both set to the same white balance, and the exposure is 0.3 minus, and I'm holding them arm's length here. It's quite windy here. How's the audio now? This is DJI Pocket 1. It's really windy now. Testing the audio. Let's change to Pocket 2. How's the audio on Pocket 2 here? Same spot, windy as pretty windy. Is the audio any good? I might think not. Wind is blowing straight into the mics. Let's see. Now if we look at the white wall and the grey concrete leaves, we can see that the Pocket 2's is more warmer, like yellowish greenish tint, and the Pocket 1 has more accurate white and gray. Also, now we can see that the Pocket 2 has over sharpened the image. Here we can see, when we look at the grass and the sky, that the Pocket 2 has a better dynamic range, but when we zoom in we can see that the branches and the leaves are way over sharpened on the Pocket 2. If we look at the sky, we can see that the Pocket 2 is more saturated, and also the dartboards or highlights are better preserved on the Pocket 2. Well, if you have anything to ask about these side-by-side comparisons or anything about these Pocket cameras, I'll be answering your questions. Both of these Pockets are compromises, and there are improvements in the Pocket 2 that are not in the Pocket 1, but also the image quality is somewhat better and somewhat worse in the newer Pocket 2. I think it comes to your personal preference which of the image look you like better, and go with that.